Oh shit, we got the call. Yo!
Hello? Hello?
Hello!
Jesus. Whatever. What do you want?
What do yeah, I remember when I went on YouTube and searched out your stream and then typed in your stream chat asking you to debate me. I remember all that. I've got a very strong opinion on what we should be saying to one another.
Okay, look, you already don't get it, and that's really clear, because I told you the first time on YouTube that I was triggering your chat, and you hid the whole time because you wanted to play video games, because you want to lie and then play with toys to make yourself feel better.
Is the toys the video games, or is there another toy?
Video games are digital toys, yes.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Because normally people don't refer to them as toys, so I was interested if you thought that I have like a He-Man playset underneath the desk that I'm playing on.
No, I know every leftist and every liberal wants to pretend that they are doing some kind of big art project when they're simply playing with toys that capitalism helped create, and I just think it's interesting that you guys don't want to call it that. But
wait, what about the actual art projects that I do? I can actually draw pretty well, you know.
No, that's the same thing.
That's also the wily, nefarious grasp of socialism denying me its true nature.
Oh, so you want to debate socialism? Because I have about 4 different things that I caught you lying about in your debate with Extreme Dad. And
Wait. Is it not art when I draw art? We have to settle one thing at a time.
Right now, you're already trying to do some kind of little leftist tactic where you're talking about the art that you draw instead of the meat of the debate, which is what I'm going to get into.
Oh, so sorry, you're right. I got that from the Frankfurt School. I'm sorry.
No, I know exactly where you fucking got that from. You got that from Destiny and those guys, because they love to say, oh, tomato, tomato.
What does tomato, tomato mean to you? Are you avoiding answering my question? This is another slippery debate tactic. You must have got this from the Herr Kaiser, the forefront of all conservative thought.
No, listen. Please. I'm looking something up. And I just want... Okay, so, before we get into any of that, you said in your debate with Extreme Dad, do you remember when you were going over sex and gender?
I mean, I don't remember the specific debate, but I probably hold the same positions now that I do then.
So you don't believe clothing has anything to do with gender?
No, I do believe clothing has everything to do with gender. I don't believe it has anything to do with sex. That's
interesting.
The clothing we choose to wear, apart from some like very obvious examples, like the pregnant muumuus or whatever, like the clothing that's supposed to fit well if you're pregnant. But the style of clothing we choose to wear is pretty much socially ascribed. It has very little to do with our biological sexual characteristics.
Oh, that's interesting, because my wife wears leggings, and I can't just put them on. They wouldn't fit me, and she can't wear my jeans and my work boots.
Do you think that might be because you two are different sizes?
I mean, we're the same height.
But different, perhaps, weights?
So then perhaps clothing does matter when it comes to sex.
No, in that case it would be body size that matters. You know I've worn women's clothing, right?
What?
I have a huge body. I'm a really big guy, and I've worn women's clothing. It didn't, like, turn to dust when it touched my body. I just wore it. It fit fine.
That's because you wore big women's clothing.
Yes, and you would wear, I assume, men's clothing that fit your size. But if you were to wear men's clothing that was too small or too big, you would have a similar problem.
I know how clothing works, Vaush. Listen, that's beside the point. What I'm saying is that the clothing that people wear is determined to fit your body shape. Like, if I go and I put on a bra, it won't work. Do you get that? Can you just put on a bra?
Well, you could if you wanted to. It wouldn't hurt you.
No, you could if you wanted to, but I could eat fish oil if I wanted to, and that wouldn't do me any good. Like,
actually, I think fish oil increases the volume of your ejaculation. That could be zinc, actually. I'm pretty sure fish oil does something for you.
I don't care. My ejaculations are fine, and they're none of anyone's business here, because, like I'm saying, again, you're trying to get off point, talking about cum and ejaculation and wearing women's clothing, when I'm specifically telling you that there's a reason that things are shaped the way they are. You can't.
Yeah. Well, if I buy medium-sized,
you can't put a square peg in a round hole. Go ahead.
If I buy men's clothing from a department store, you will also find that it won't fit me. Are men's clothings, or people who wear medium men's clothing, a different sex than me?
What, do they not have your size at the department store? What is this?
They do. In women's and men's sections, they both have
they
clothing
don't.
that would fit me.
Women
And if
have
they
wider
didn't, it would be
hips.
because I was too fat, not because I was a man or a woman.
No, women have wider hips. They have breasts. Okay, here's an experiment.
I have really wide hips. I don't know if you're into it, like, personally, but if you, like, sashayed, if you got your hands around my waist, you'd find a thick fucking... You'd find, like, a stacked set of cakes, you know? If your hands...
Is it normal leftist tactic to just say something gay when you're about to be backed into a corner?
Wait, it's not gay. Those are wide hips. That would be straight by your logic.
Just go full soy boy mode and just say, oh, if you touch my hips... I'm not talking about touching your hips. I'm talking about... the facts, the way clothing is shaped, the way human bodies work.
Yeah, a XY male, I assume XY male, I'm pretty sure, have really wide hips, and I fit well into jeans that are made for people with wide hips.
Oh, so you'd fit just as well into women's jeans as you would your jeans.
Some, yes.
How big are you?
By what metric? Weight? Height?
How big are you?
Wait,
and your chat here is sending me little shitty messages. I think that's really
how big am I? Wait, what do you want? 6'2", 8 inches long, and 6.5 inches around? 250
what do you mean,
pounds.
8 inches long? You just said you were 6'2".
I'm a decently built guy.
Believe me, I like it.
Okay. So you think that women are decently built? They're all 6'2", 8 inches around, or whatever you said?
Are you 6'2"?
No, I'm 5'6".
Hey, then obviously one's size and body shape can vary even if their sexes are the same.
But men are always bigger.
All men are bigger than all women?
I think that's a pretty fair statement to say, yes.
Oh, you're 5'5"?
Like, what? What?
And you're 5'5"?
Why did you shrink me?
Wait, did you not say 5'5" before?
No, I said I was 5'6". Again, another little leftist tactic. You just mishear me in a way that demasculates me just a little bit further.
Okay, if you're wait, demasculates you. Okay, wait, I'm really interested. If you're that height, have you never met a woman in your life that was taller than you? I've met women in my life that are taller than me, and I'm 6'2".
I've met some big freaks with wide shoulders and ugly faces, but beautiful women are typically like 5 foot to like 5'2.5".
You know, the entire modeling industry is made up of women who are about 6 feet tall, right? The literal archetypal standard of beauty.
I know a model, and she's very small.
Interesting. Well, I know a model, and she's very tall, so it seems we're at an impasse. Two worlds colliding.
No, you're lying.
Am I?
All right, look. I'm just gonna move on because this is immediately what I'm talking about. I present it's like, oh, I have evidence too, and then I say you're lying, and you're like, I guess I am lying. So that's we're gonna.